it's definitely tough with this field of cars here, and the track is, even though it's slick and wide, it's still very fast. So it kind of makes passing a little more challenging than you could be used to. But I'd say at the same time, our results might not show it, but we're definitely making strides. Like I said, it's a new team. I've come here. Everything on this race car I've never been in, sat in before. So the only thing that's usual for me is the steering wheel and the seat right now. So I just kind of got to get the feel and kind of get used to how this car reacts and how everything works. And I feel like we're each night. Unfortunately, I come here and you get 3 hot laps. I got to qualify for both nights right out of the gate. So I feel like if we could have a few more laps before we had to do that, I would be in a lot better position. But like I said, I think we start 14th in the feature now, which is, I think, better than what we've been all weekend so far. So I look forward, after last night, we definitely made progress, and I definitely look forward to the feature tonight.
Yeah, we had a little trouble getting taken off on the start there. They screw around quite a bit with how long we have to wait before they call us out, and then we have to wait quite a while to go. Well, and everybody here knows this, and I don't understand why they do this, but these cars lose temperature in a hurry, and when the motor doesn't have enough temperature, they won't take off. And I was trying to keep temperature in the motor as much as I could with the fuel valve, but when we started, it wouldn't take off till I got darn near to turn 1. So that kind of put me in a bad position, and then I lost a few more spots, trying to regroup myself and probably trying a little bit too hard. And then I got charged in there. I had a middle stint where we were decent, and we marched back up to 7th and lost a spot to Rico there because I was racing with a lap car and had a flat tire at the end actually and dropped to 10th. So short story long, that's how that ended up. And now we're 10th overall in points, so we should be starting 3rd in the second heat race today.
Tonight we all made the show again, so I know it makes my grandfather happy. It's just really good. Nobody's left out. Everybody can be proud, end the season strong. Making the show against a very tough group of cars here at the dirt track in Charlotte. So yeah, we want to end it strong. Hopefully, those guys can charge forward. We're in the dash, so hopefully we can run up front, possibly fight for a win. We have a lot of our sponsors here with Dryden, Duramax, C&D Rigging, Federated Auto Parts, and a lot of friends and family, crew that have helped out, been a part of this thing for a long time, and they're here in Charlotte. So we want to make them proud and give them a good run to send off the 2023 season. We kind of went back to 7th there on the start. We're starting 5th. You want to go forward is the most important thing. And you always want to win the race, but to charge forward, be right there for the lead, knowing we had something for the leaders, and end the season with a podium. I'm happy for my guys. I'm happy they can end on a high note. Everybody's smiling and a lot more fun than what we had last night. So that. Great way to cap off, 2023 with a good run.
It was a trying weekend for us here at the dirt track at Charlotte. I will say here now that I guess the season's over in a good way. It just feels good that it's done, and we kind of completed our mission, you could say, of just running all these races with Shark Racing. This place just seemed like it was a really tough track, and I don't know if maybe it was kind of the opposite of my driving style or what, but I feel like that combined with, kind of this format made it, more difficult for us to get up to speed. And obviously your night's so set after Wednesday that, we were kind of constantly in traffic, always behind a little bit. Like I said, just everything added up to where I feel like maybe stuff was stacked against us. But that's how dirt racing is. Glad that we were able to get in the shows no matter how we got in them and just kind of get those laps. And like I said, it's another place I can kind of check off my bucket list. But definitely out of, honestly, all the places I went, this was probably the toughest. Like I said, I do not know why. But, glad I have, it was good to do it with Shark Racing and Bobby Allen and all that. And like I said, good that the car's in one piece. And like I said, that we just kind of completed our mission of running all these shows with them.
Yeah, obviously we could change engines fairly quickly and knew we had plenty of time, but obviously just bummed out that we lose our chance in the dash and the start up front, a shot to win $25,000, and that was a bummer. But all we could do is control what we could control after that, and luckily we didn't have to run the C main and we could start in the front of the B, and we did that and started deep in the feature and only 25 laps and no cautions, ran 7th. So I felt like our car was good. We had a good run. Pretty proud of how many cars we passed in a limited amount of time, and it's been a great season. These things are not easy to come by. There hasn't been a lot of World of Outlaw champions, and it's a really small list, and just really motivating to do everything that you could do as a team, as a race car driver, as a person to achieve that goal. So we're going to keep working hard, and we'll get one day.
I think you always want more, but like I said the other day, this is a place we tend to struggle at. So to come down here and run top 5, all 3 nights, and we ran on the podium last night to was a great weekend for us. It's hard to be disappointed about it. You're running against the best guys in the country, if not the world. So great way to end our season. A little bit of a high note, and we had a couple issues tonight that kind of put us behind, but we worked through them, and and we fell back early in the feature and got back to 5th late. But all in all, it's a great weekend, and great way to end our season. And we'll go home and get regrouped and head to Volusia.
Just really focused on patience and the lap traffic running side by side. Like the guy on the bottom would get a run, and then the guy on the top would get a run, and I just really tried to keep it all together. Knowing Sweet was to my inside, I could see the blue shadow and the reflection, and the 19 dive bombing one lap, and I just it's like the harder I drove it, the worse I was. So I just tried to back everything up, and I felt like I had a shot on the 9 there, the lap before the white, and you just don't get many moves, time to make moves like that. And I missed the slider and really lost me the race. But the 9 was up all the way on the wall, and then he peeled off, and I should have just stayed up and caught him off the exit and made a move getting into 1. So just part of it, though. It's racing. It's what I love so much about this sport, and I'll just go back and dissect it all and know what not to do next year. Really happy for my team and the way they were able to execute throughout the weekend and dissect problems we had internally, with the balance of our car, and honestly made it better. So it just goes back to Ricky's experience and Zach and Brady being really receptive to Ricky and his knowledge, and allowing him to showcase that kind of side of his talents and the side the race fans don't always get to see because they just see my car out on the track. So it was cool just to be a little bit a part of that, and then get out there and get the luxury to drive a fast race car.
It's super special to kind of like a walk-off home runs, I guess what it feels like. You come here with all the stress of the points, and then if you win the race, nobody can beat you in the points. So we won the race. It's super special. I never won here at Charlotte, so to finally get a win here after how many starts and how many close calls, it's pretty special. So I just can't thank my guys enough. Eric as our team leader, and Ty and Andrew. 5 championships in a row just says a lot about the team. I think more than anything is these team efforts, so many battles and fighting through adversity on these outlaw tours is something special. So can't thank Napa Auto Parts enough. All our partners at KKR. It's certainly a big weekend for us. I don't think you can ever relax until it's over. Job's not finished, and I don't think you should ever let your guard down until the job's finished. And that's just a mentality I have. I a lot of people are high-fiving and congratulating me, and I don't ever get that feeling until it's over and I've accomplished it, because I've been around racing enough, and it sure doesn't owe you anything, and it can certainly take something from you in a heartbeat. So I have a lot of respect for racing and for David Gravel and for all these race teams out here. He certainly gave us a run for our money this year, and he's a great competitor, and we've had some really intense battles. So just excited we were able to come out on top this year.